And here is the Writer's Almanac for Monday, October the 28th, 2019. It was on this day in 1886 the Statue of Liberty was officially unveiled and opened to the public. There was a big ceremony in front of the statue, which was under a veil. The sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi was alone in the crown of the statue, waiting for the signal to drop the veil. A speaker was droning on, and Bartholdi mistook the signal, dropped the veil, and the speaker sat down. It's the birthday of Evelyn Waugh, born in London, 1903, author of Brideshead Revisited and many other novels. It's the birthday of the convicted murderer and best-selling detective novelist Anne Parry, born Juliet Hulme in London, 1938. She had tuberculosis. She was sent away to live in the Bahamas, then South Africa, then rejoined her family when she was 13 after her father got a job in New Zealand, where she became close friends with a classmate, Pauline Parker. They wrote letters to each other daily, created an elaborate fantasy world together. They were both working on novels. They planned to run away to New York together, find publishers, make the books into Hollywood movies. And then Juliet's parents decided to leave New Zealand and go back to South Africa. And the two girls were horrified. They begged for Pauline to be able to move to South Africa too. And Juliet's parents said, okay, she could come with them, as long as it was okay with the Parkers. But Pauline Parker's mother refused to give her permission, and the two teenage girls decided that Pauline's mother was ruining their lives and she needed to be killed. And so they did. They invited her to go on a walk in the park. They bashed her head in with a brick, went back to the tea house where they had had lunch. They were covered in blood. They were arrested. Juliet was 15, Pauline 16. A murder that shocked New Zealand. They were sentenced to an indefinite prison sentence, released about 5 years later, under the condition that they never contact each other. The girl who had been Juliet Hulme changed her name to Anne Parry, converted to Mormonism, settled in a remote Scottish village, published a murder mystery in 1978 called The Cater Street Hangman, wrote a detective series, and then in 1994, the Parker Hulme murder case inspired a movie, Heavenly Creatures, starring Kate Winslet as Juliet. A reporter wrote a story about the film, discovered not only that Juliet was still alive, but she was a best-selling, world-famous writer named Anne Parry, who has written more than 50 novels and who said of her writing, "It is vital for me to go on exploring moral matters." Here's a poem by Louis Jenkins entitled Belief. We all have certain things we believe in. Usually they don't amount to much. Some people believe that if you put a spoon in the open bottle, champagne will keep its fizz. Others believe that hot water will freeze faster than cold, or that when you flush a toilet in the southern hemisphere, the water always turns clockwise. In the absence of anything better, these beliefs serve to separate your life from others lurking in the forest around you, like scent marking. People have certain words they use also, words such as paradigm, trope, facilitator, objecthood, words that don't mean anything. We drop them like breadcrumbs to mark the way home, where we all intend to return someday. A poem by Louis Jenkins, Belief, from his collection Just Above Water, published by Holy Cow Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac.